Vice Chancellor and Principal of University of Limpopo, Prof. Mohalong, Deputy Vice Chancellor Teaching and Learning, Prof. Richard Madach, Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Partnerships, Professor Tebogo Mutiba, the Registrar of the University, Prof. Kwena Masha, members of Council, Mr. Pandelani Nefolondwe, who's the chairperson, Advocate Bongo, Dr. Nokaning, Mr. Donald Slamulela, Dean of Students, Dr. Masipa, Executive Deans of Faculties, Directors of Schools, academic staff and members of Senate, the President of the UL Alumni and Convocation Chapter, Mr. Donald Slamulela, members of the SRC, led by our capable Deputy President, Portia Dube, His Grace, the Right Reverend Dr. B.E. Lekhanyane, members of ZCC St. Agnes Choir and the delegation from ZCC St. Agnes Church, parents, guardians, spouses, children of graduates, and most importantly, the graduates. Good morning. Comrade Vice Chancellor, before I proceed, please allow me to acknowledge a special guest who has joined us today. We are joined by a leader whose vision and commitment to the struggle for economic liberation of South Africans, Africans in the diaspora continues to inspire many of us. A leader of the generation that will deliver economic freedom in our lifetime. We are joined here, comrades, by President and Commander-in-Chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters, Mr. Julius Sello Malema. President and Commander-in-Chief, we are deeply honored to welcome you to this University of Nkgopotse Abraham Tiro in the township of your mentor, President Peter Ramoshwane Mokaba. Comrade Vice Chancellor, I have also seen my fellow comrades here, ones that we used to bend tires together with in the streets as we're fighting for students. I have seen here in a red gown the former Deputy President of the SRC, Dr. Justin Ramoshaba, who is here graduating his PhD in social work. Comrade Vice Chancellor, we also have another former Deputy President of the SRC, Ms. Miriam Mabucha, who is graduating her Bachelor of Arts Master's degree in Media Studies in absentia because she's currently in South Korea pursuing her own career that side. Comrade Vice Chancellor, we are also joined by a comrade of ours, Fighter Kamogelo Rammai, who is graduating his Masters of Law today. These comrades have made it clear to all of us that it is indeed possible to chant, strike, and pass at the same time. We are deeply inspired by your academic achievement. So today, as we gather here, we are gathered to celebrate an extraordinary achievement, the culmination of years of dedication, sacrifice, and hard work. As the SRC President, it is my greatest honor to stand before you and congratulate our Masters and PhD graduates for reaching this momentous milestone. You have earned the right to be here today, and for that we celebrate you. To our graduates, you are the embodiment of excellence, and your academic journey is a testament to the power of perseverance. Your achievements today speak not only of your personal success, but of the potential you hold to shape the future. You have delved deep into research, explored new ideas, and broadened the scope of knowledge. And now, as you step out into the world, you carry with you not only a degree, but a responsibility. That responsibility is a responsibility of ensuring that society tomorrow is changed for the better. As graduates of the University of Limpopo, you have been equipped with the tools to find solutions for Africa. Our continent is a land of great potential, but it also faces profound challenges of economic inequalities, resource mismanagement, poverty, and the need for sustainable development. These challenges cannot be solved by theory alone. They require action, innovation, and commitment. In this light, I urge you to ensure that your research and dissertations contribute to the struggle for economic freedom in our lifetime. It is no secret that economic systems that continue to shape our societies are often skewed in favor of the few, leaving the majority in poverty. But we have the power through education and critical thinking to challenge and change these systems. Your work can lay the foundation for equitable land reform, sustainable development, and economic policies that will benefit all Africans, not just the elite. Imagine research that investigates new ways to empower African economies, dissertations that offer sustainable solutions to land and resource use, or studies that explore innovative ways to close the wage gap. Africa needs bold thinkers and solution-driven scholars, people like you, who will use their knowledge to drive real change. To our PhD graduates, your deep expertise and your contributions to academics are invaluable. Now, as you leave this institution, let your work continue to challenge existing predicaments and offer new frameworks for Africa's future. To our master's graduates, we want to say to you, you have demonstrated both resilience and intellectual capacity. You now have the responsibility to take these skills into the world and make a meaningful impact in every sphere that you are going to enter. As the Commander-in-Chief and President of the EFF always says to us, the fight for freedom is a fight for justice. It's a fight for land and dignity. Your education now is a weapon in that fight. Use it to drive change, not only for yourself, but for the betterment of all Africans. We want to say to you, let us remember those villages that we come from. Let us remember the poor and those that we left who are not privileged enough like us to come here and access education. It must be you today as graduates who go back to those communities and make sure that as you move up in your education, they are also uplifted with you. As you move into new opportunities, make sure that you open doors for those that we left in the villages. For because they are now looking upon you to say that that graduate of University of Limpopo who used to walk these dusty streets with us is a solution to these challenges that we are faced with. You are the hope of those that you left in the villages. So I want to say to all of you who are deeply inspired by your academic achievement, but let us ensure that they not only work for you, but they work for the entire society. And as you move into your work fields, we want to say to you, please remain ethical at all times. We don't want to be told tomorrow that University of Limpopo graduates are engaged in corrupt activities. We don't want to be told that University of Limpopo graduates are now have turned into criminals. As you move into the work field, remain ethical at all times. Maintain the principles that you got from this great institution of Nkgopotse Abraham Tiro. And we want to say to all of you, we are deeply inspired and want to say congratulations.